Capricorn, this is your reading. Hi, welcome in. I'm Venus, an intuitive modern mystic with over a decade of experience in this game. How are you doing? How are you keeping? If you're brand new, subscribe for more videos like this, and if you're returning, welcome back. I missed you too. So for those of you who are new, this is going to be a timeless message that will apply to your sun and rising. And I don't know if we're going to keep it short and sweet because the messages as of late have been quite in depth, but we'll see how it goes. All that I also ask is that you be the leader of your own discernment when receiving messages from spirit through me, and be open-minded is what I want to say. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Be open-minded. And yeah, but I know that once we finish with your reading, you'll be left with nothing short of clarity and truth anyway. So with that said, I'm going to open your energy with the major arcana to see what's happening within and around you. Before we open your table, there was a few things that I was channeling as I was tapping into your energy, and wow. So first things first, there's an Aries in your life that's being extremely petulant with you. They keep testing you. They keep testing how patient you can be, okay? I feel you catching yourself, taking deeper breaths so you don't stoop down to their level, okay? It's an Aries specifically. Don't know if it's a masculine or a feminine. That's something for you to think about, okay? Also, something else that did come through was something about you need to start selling again. Not start selling for the first time. You need to start selling again. So perhaps if you had your business and took a pause for whatever reason, it's time to get that started again. So it's time to get back out there and sell your products and or services to people, okay? Something else that's just come through, if you have a website, check what's happening in the background, because there could be a glitch happening, okay? There could be something that's not really working in the back end of things. So if you have a website or something, check that, because it's not functioning properly. There's issues there when it comes to processing something. Could be order processing or something like this. You need to take care of that so things continue to flow perfectly, so things can continue to be automated, okay? And the last thing was the color blue. And even as I sighed so much, I'm not tired. It's relatively early, to be honest, but there's something that you need to get off your chest. You've been keeping this, oh, 1 second, now you're straight. There's something that you've been holding in your chest. Could be about a situation, a truth, whatever the case may be. You need to get it off your chest, okay? It's ruminating, it's eating at you, and it's making you cranky and snappy. You want to punch someone, okay? Let's not resort to violence, we're adults here. Yeah, and the number 3 just came through, 3-3 in fact. So mind, body, spirit. Let's integrate all of the 3 in your life again. Let's not hyper focus on one and disregard the others, because that sends your nervous system into haywire. You lose control, and then it's unbearable to be around you, okay? So those are some of the things that I was channeling as I was tapping into your energy before I press record. We'll see if they're relevant once we open your table. If not, then consider them as standalone messages. It could be significant for you. So let's open your energy with the major arcana to see what's happening within and around you at this moment in time. Let's see, show me Capricorn sun and rising. What's happening within and around them at the moment? Spirit, please and thank you. What's happening within and around Capricorn sun and rising at the moment? You need a spiritual cleanse, Capricorn. The energy's too closed off. Someone's remote viewing you. That makes sense. Someone is remote viewing you. spiritually speaking. If you don't know what that means, look it up. That's probably why you went into ghost mode for a minute. Even your energy, because it's tricky for even me to tap in. You needed to go into hiding for a minute. The Lovers, yeah. You needed to go into hiding. You needed to make a choice. This could be about a connection. Perhaps you needed to ghost for a minute for safety reasons from this person. Maybe the relationship, you know, didn't end amicably. So you did what you needed to do. Fair. Safety first. But there's something about a choice here outside of a romantic connection. We'll see what this is about. The number 6 could be significant here for someone. Number 6 showed up on my timer again, so 6, 6. Yeah, 3 and 6 is significant. You need to bring balance. Okay, cool. Give me one more for Capricorn, please. Gemini is strong here. You could have a strong Gemini placement, or you could be dealing with the Gemini. Okay, so we've got the Temperance, Death, and Rebirth. Something broke down. This could be a relationship. It may very well be a relationship. It was the catalyst for you to get your ship back in gear, Capricorn, to focus on what's really important. Now, I'm not saying romantic relationships aren't important. They're one of the main pillars for humans to survive and thrive. However, if this is a connection that continue to deplete you or compromised your safety of you and your children and your family, then the Spirit made sure that ended. And yes, it is messy, okay, because you did have to go into hiding. You did have to ghost for a minute. But once things are settled, get back in the game. Not only romantically speaking, but also with your business, with your affairs, with life again, okay? Don't stay in hiding for too long. Scorpio is significant here. And Sagittarius, actually. If you were romantically involved with the Sagittarius, they are reaping their fucking karma. Yeah. There's a lot coming in, so I have to filter out what I'm saying. Number 3 came through again. This is Temperance cards, number 14. 1 plus 4 is 3. What the fuck? 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay. 13, number 3 again, with the Death and Rebirth. Like I said, if you were in a romantic connection with the Sagittarius, okay, their karma now, because of what they did to you, because they wronged you here, okay, they almost sent you into your demise. It's affecting their health. They've fallen severely ill. I'm talking spinal surgery type of ill, okay? They could have gotten in an accident, and yeah, they could end up in a wheelchair. Yeah, something like this. Again, the message is not for everyone, but it did show up, so I do have to mention it. Okay, let's dive in a bit deeper. So, Spirit, talk to me about the Death and Rebirth. Why is it here? A 3 of Cups. Number 3 is... Oh, and the 7 of Pentacles is here too. Let me show you. So, romantically speaking, I hate to say it, but there was a third-party situation. Okay? Hence why the connection ended. That was one of the reasons. So, this could be confirmation for you. For some others, now it's a pivotal point in your career, is what I want to say. 7 of Pentacles is here. It's time to expand. It's time to collaborate. It's time to not only reinvest, but get other people involved in your business. Okay, it's time to revamp something here, because you are getting attention. You're getting clients. And now it's a favorable time. Now, when I say now, at the time that you're watching this video, because like I said, my messages are timeless. But at the time that you're watching this video, if your business has become a little stagnant, or you've taken a pause, or whatever the case may be, now is the time to get shit back into gear, because there's new clients coming in. There's new clients coming in. They're watching your content. They want to make use of your services, your product, whatever the case may be. Their eyes are on whatever you have to offer. So seize the opportunity. Okay, put your face back out there again, because I see new clients, new money coming in. Also, someone wants to invest in opening a pub. Okay, if you already were contemplating this, again, this is a favorable time for you to get that in motion, Capricorn. Okay, so that's death and rebirth when it comes to romance and career. Okay, it's time to network as well. You haven't networked for a while. It's time to get out there, you know, get your business cards ready, go and network. Okay, create a, I don't know, a Zoom space or something where people come and talk about, you know, their businesses or what they have to offer. If you're looking to hire someone to expand your team, again, now is the time for you to do so, Capricorn. It's favorable. These people are reliable. They are trusting. They have the same vision as you. They trust your vision and they want to collaborate with you to expand. Okay, this is collaboration energy. As for the romance side of it, your person was playing you. Okay, this is a third party situation, hence why now their karma is directly affecting their health. So their kidneys, their spine, a leaky gut, I don't know, something like this, because it almost drove you insane, this connection that you were in that ended a few months ago. Okay, you could hear about them through someone. You know, they're going through these hardships health wise. They're losing weight rapidly. There's issues with their spine, there's issues with their kidneys. They could have gotten into a car accident late at night. Okay, and they're in critical condition at the hospital. There's something like this here. Okay, so do what you will with that information. Talk to me about the lovers, please, because outside of romantic love, there is a need for you to make a choice, Capricorn, whether to choose yourself or to choose this other thing. Let's see what this other thing could pertain to. Okay, also, for some of you, very few of you, there's something about your sexuality. So you could have recently found out that you're bisexual. Okay, and you're embarking on that journey. Okay, with the lovers. So that could be the case as well, but that's a very few of you. But yeah, let's see. Why is the lovers here? Spirit for Capricorn, Sun and Rising. What is it talking about? What is it talking about? Whatever choice you decide to make, Capricorn, into whatever this is that we're talking about, it makes you feel calm. It makes you feel at peace. It makes you feel zen. Because even now, as I'm like asking the question and, you know, trying to channel and dive in to see what this is about, I just felt this sense of calm. Like I'm leaning back. I'm suddenly more relaxed. So this could be confirmation for someone that whatever decision you do decide to make, it's going to bring you calm and peace, and you can then finally relax. Okay, this could be the case. Why is the lovers here, Spirit? Why is the lovers here? Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups with the 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. 10 could be significant here for someone. The 15th of June could have been significant for someone. I'm filming this in September, but in terms of timelines and dates, I'm getting the 15th of June and the 10th of October. Okay, so let's dive in. I asked, what does this choice pertain to? For some of you, it's family. Okay, so you could be contemplating cutting someone off, a cousin, an aunt, a sibling. something like this, you're in mental turmoil about this because you're thinking of the consequences that come with that. So you're in that space right now and you're navigating that to see what are you going to do. I don't see you making a decision anytime soon though about this, so this could be a lingering challenge for the time being for you, Capricorn, but I trust that you will make the right decision in the end. Okay, you're a cardinal sign, so you will always do what's best for you in the end, even if it takes some time to get there, because you need to weigh the pros and cons. How will it affect the family, the dynamic, you know, with the divorce, or kinds, you know, like a sibling off or something like this. Whatever the case may be, exposing a cousin. There's something about exposing a cousin. Do I talk about this, Spirit? Because this is a sensitive topic. Because, okay, so there's someone's cousin here. Okay, you could be looking to press charges against them because there may be some evidence pertaining to them being involved with children. Okay, something to do maybe with a family member doing things to the children in the family or a child in the neighborhood. Yeah, this is going to be exposed, and then this is you kind of navigating that, like, what do I do? Like, do I snitch? Do I not? Like, what do I do? It's your morality versus your loyalty to this family member. It feels like a cousin. Okay, cousin energy, doesn't have to be. And this message is very specific for someone, so unless you already have your suspicions or evidence, disregard this part of the message. For some others, this choice pertains to a complete career shift. Okay, there's a new opportunity coming in, and I do see it being successful in the long run. That's the 10 of Pentacles. This opportunity could come in around October time, second week of October to be precise. And I do see it being fruitful. I do see this being the catalyst for you to build wealth, legacy, success, international travel for business, that type of thing. Okay, but it may take you having to adjust, you know, the family life. Are you going to relocate the family? Are you going to move with the family? Are you going to move over to another country for a year to set things up and then have the family come over, that type of thing? So those are the two choices that are coming in. One regarding something, a secret coming out, a secret being exposed within the family circle, and another one pertains to a career opportunity, okay, that can skyrocket you into wealth that will outlive you. I'm talking legacy. However, this will take major adjustments that may affect your romantic relationships, family life, the children, that type of thing. Okay, I do see international travel as well, so you could be thinking of moving countries or something like this. Okay, that's what I see here and feel. Now for the Temperance, why is the Temperance here, Spirit? One second. Why is the Temperance here, Spirit? What are we talking about? Eight of Swords. Give me one more. You're feeling self-conscious, Capricorn. You're mentally imprisoning yourself. You're not trying to see something. Yeah. You're not trying to see something because seeing it means accepting it. You're not trying to accept something here, Capricorn. What does this pertain to, Spirit? With the Temperance, this talks about karma, this talks about healing, this talks about your spiritual gifts. Perhaps you are afraid of accepting that you are a spiritual being and have a human experience. It doesn't feel logical to you. It doesn't make logical sense in your brain. But Capricorn, you're one of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac. People like to talk about Cancer because it's connected to the moon, this, that, and the other. You're the divine feminine embodied in the 3D. So you're the wise matriarch that people go to. You have the soul, you carry the soul of that elder in the village that people go to for secret wisdom, to be initiated, close practices, that kind of thing. Perhaps it's challenging for you to accept that this is who you are. This is the energy that you carry, and how are you going to integrate that into your life at the moment with everything that you already have set up, you know, your home and your family and your children and your job and responsibilities, and now these gifts that you're coming to realize that you have. That could be the case as well. You could be thinking about just not accepting it and living a regular life. Listen, once you pick up the call from spirit, you can't really put it down. You could have chosen not to pick up the call, but once you do, there's no way back. And I'm not saying this to scare you or anything, it's the truth. Because I also once thought that I could just, you know, turn a blind eye to this side of myself, but once your eye is opened, it can never be closed, because subconsciously you knew that you needed to return to yourself. And from what I can see here, it's through understanding that you have a spiritual side to yourself, that you carry all this ancient wisdom, that you know things that you haven't really learned anywhere, you know, in school, not in the books or whatever, but you just seem to know. You manifest things fast. When people wrong you, something monumental happens in their lives that becomes destroyed. That's the power that you hold, and it could scare you, of course. It can instill a lot of fear, but that's only because you still don't know how to harness that power and control it, or transmute it into something else. And that's totally okay. That's a journey of its own. That's a journey of its own. It's like riding a bike, learning to ride a bike, or learning to drive, or learning to read or write. You know, in time it will become second nature to you, because that's your essence, Capricorn. And it doesn't have to make logical sense. Just look at certain moments in your life where you think to yourself, not to sound morbid, but I don't know how I'm still alive with the things that I've been exposed to and that have happened to me. A regular person wouldn't have survived this, because mentally they wouldn't have been strong enough, at least, never mind physically. But here I am. I'm a survivor. I shouldn't have been. This is you having this mental monologue, Capricorn. You're not trying to accept that you're a healer. You're not trying to see it, you're not trying to hear it. That's fair. I'm just here to deliver the message. Yeah, 9 of Wands. It irritates you even sometimes. Okay. Give me one more, actually. See if there's anything else for Capricorn. And the Temperance. Can you clarify the Temperance for us? Spirit. You don't understand the power that you hold. And that's okay. You can learn. You can take the time to learn. I don't care if you're 18 or 81. You answered the call now because you're ready now. Doesn't matter how old you are, Capricorn. It's never too late to get started. 9 of Cups with the Page of Cups. 9 of Cups with the Page of Cups. So 8 and 9, the slow progression. You will come to the understanding that you're coming back home. Okay, metaphorically and literally speaking. But of course, you don't want to lose your innocence. The Page of Cups here is speaking to me of innocence. You don't want to lose yourself in the source. You don't want this to get to your head. Stay grounded. That's all it is. Work with your ancestors, your higher self. Stay grounded. Continue to be humble. And harness this power that you have. If not to help others, to help yourself. To help you to where you want to be. Okay? That's what I see here. Yeah, the Page of Cups is talking about idealism and innocence and experience. Being scared that I don't know anything. It will come to you, Capricorn. In time, it will come. Just be open to the possibility. Because it's here. You've answered the call. You've answered the call from Spirit. They will give you the instructions. They will give you the insights. They will send you the downloads. They'll send you the downloads. They'll send you the nudges. They'll send you the signs. You're not going to be left alone. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If one of your main focuses is to become a master at something, here's the confirmation. Use your spirituality to master something here. And it's not even about mastering. It's about remembering what you've already mastered in past lives. And bringing that into your current reality now in this timeline, okay? Just so your life becomes easier, okay? And now, before we close out your reading, Capricorn, I want you to think of a question, okay? It doesn't have to be related to anything that we've talked about here. It could be about anything that's pressing on your mind and you want an answer from the angels, archangels, your higher self, the ascended masters. Let's see what they say. All that I ask is that you relax, be open-minded, ask your question directly and precisely. No fluff, no waffling, please. You can pause the video to think of the question and then come back, and we will see what the angels, archangels, ascended masters, and your higher self come out with. What's their answer to your pressing question? It was just about to fall on the floor. Let's see, what is this? Wait. It's Archangel Michael coming through. So the answer to your question at this moment in time is to wait. Wait a little longer. Just wait. Give it time. Give it time. Recovery. Okay, you need to recover first. So wait, recover, and then we'll come back to your question, I guess. So with that said, that concludes your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. I hope I was able to help you in any way, shape or form. If I did, let me know in the comments. And like I said, before you go, like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things. This is a brand new channel that I'm trying to get off the ground. I'm counting on your support so I can also reach my personal goals and continue to help you in the best way that I can. If you want to learn more about me, what I do, my services, everything will be linked in the description below. And until next time, stay immensely blessed. Bye-bye.